And it's a big decision, it's an important decision, and it's going to impact your future. It's going to impact your life for at least a couple of years. What I'm feeling when I feel into this energy is that it's not a lifetime choice. It's not that hard of a choice, but it's a choice that will determine the next couple of years on your journey. Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to Rooted in the Cosmos, your podcast for all things spiritual leadership, higher consciousness, and New Earth vision. My name is Isabel Gloria. I'm your host, and I'm welcoming you to this brand new episode. I felt really called to do another oracle card reading for you today, and I already pulled some cards. I have them right next to me. You really enjoyed the last episode where I did an oracle reading for you, and I got a lot of messages from you guys telling me that the messages resonated very deeply with you. So I'm just gonna go explain what I'm doing and why this reading works for you. So what I do is that I tap into the collective energy of our community. If you're listening to this podcast, if you're following my content, you're part of this community. And if you're listening to it right now for the first time, this also could be a sign that this message is for you and that you are meant to receive this message through me. Even though I like to use oracle cards as a tool, I don't follow the description of the card. So what I do is that I look at the card and the card activates a certain message within me. So I only use the card to activate that message and the rest is fully channeled. I don't know what this reading is going to be about or if there is a certain theme that we will follow. We will see. I have the cards right next to me and I'm going to pull the first card and just share with you whatever comes through. Because this is a collective reading, not every single message may resonate with you. Some of the messages may fully resonate with you, others may not be for you, but be sure that at least one of them will most likely resonate with you if you are listening to this right now, because in the universe, there is no coincidence, and it's certainly not a coincidence that you're listening to this collective reading right now. The first card that I pulled is called Self-Reliance. What immediately comes up for me is also self-trust and seeing yourself as the goddess that you are. That was the message that I heard when I saw this card for the first time. The message came through, see yourself as the goddess that you truly are. This could mean anything really, depending on your situation. So for example, maybe you are in a situation or in a relationship where you don't feel fully seen, where you don't feel fully valued. And you're staying in that relationship, could be a friendship, could be an actual romantic relationship. You're just staying in that relationship because you don't know how to empower yourself or you don't know what else there is. So the lack of knowing what comes after that relationship, friendship, after that connection may keep you stuck in a dynamic that is actually not good for you and with someone who doesn't see your value, who doesn't see the goddess that you are. And the thing is that everything you see and experience on the outside is a reflection of your inside. So what you have to do is to value yourself. You have to get in touch with yourself and truly feel your own worth and your own value. And if you have struggled doing that, explore why that is. Why do you not feel worthy of certain things? Why are you okay with not being valued the way you are meant to be? Why are you okay with things that are not perfect but just okay? Why are you settling for things that are not actually what you truly want? This type of energy, you need to explore that within you. What is it that makes you feel like you don't deserve better? And working on that and working on your self-worth, exploring that within you will also change the external world. It will change how people perceive you, how they treat you, how they cherish a relationship or a connection with you, and how they see you. The next card is the gratitude card. What comes up for me is that it's all about the small things. So I feel that you may be really busy right now, or you may be really involved in something, or have a lot of stress and a lot of stressful days. I feel like that you may have lost a connection to the simplicity of living a spiritual life, of living a conscious life. So, in all this stress and in all these activities that you do, or all this like daily stuff that's going on, you forget like the basics, the foundations of your values. Things like living in the moment, observing your thoughts, correcting your thoughts if you're thinking something that you don't want to create, that you don't want in your reality, and also being grateful and consciously feeling gratitude for all the things in your life. A message I strongly get is that we as a community and you are meant to focus more on the foundational values of living a spiritual life. So, what I want you to do is to go through life or go through this next week, consciously reminding yourself over and over and over again to watch your thoughts, to think about the things you're grateful for, to breathe deeply, to connect with nature, to remind yourself to stay in the moment, things like that, like the little tiny things that change so much in the bigger picture. That is what you are meant to focus on. And that is your task for the upcoming time, to get back into this connected state with these little easy steps that you can take to feel fully connected with yourself. The next card is the choices card. I feel like that this card, the choices card, may be connected to the very first card, which was self-reliance. And in self-reliance, I felt like it was also connected to self-worth. And that is the same with the choices card. I feel like it's also connected to self-worth. So seems like self-worth is a theme today. So with the choices card, what is coming through for me is that you're meant to make choices based on what you believe that you deserve. You may find yourself in a situation that is not aligned, that is not what you truly want. Could be a job, could be a relationship, could be overall life circumstances. And you know that you could change something, but it's so outside of your comfort zone that you settle for the things that you don't really want. You are afraid of the uncertainty that comes when you do make a choice, and the choice is, I'm no longer okay with this, I am changing things. And I feel like this is an initiation for you. It's almost like a path that goes into both directions. And if you stay with the things that you know are not aligned for you just because they're comfortable, they're known, they're familiar, that is how your near future will turn out. It's almost like you're at this point where you have to make a choice and you have to make a decision whether you settle or you actually follow your dreams, you actually follow your intuition and the things that you know you're worthy of having or experiencing. So, this is actually a very important card and a very important message because it determines how your future is going to turn out and how your life in the upcoming years will be. So, if you feel like you're at the point where you have to make a choice or you are not making a choice out of comfort, think about this again, feel into this for yourself, what you want to do, and if this choice is important to be made. The next card is called Letting Go. It's the Letting Go card. Like I just said, it's the theme here. When I look at this card and when I channel the energy that wants to come through, it's all about learning to let go what is not right for you, learning to let go of the things that do not align with a reality, with a life that you desire. So there may be some things in your life that you know are not aligned. People, places, jobs, friends, situations. You know what these things are. And even though deeply within you desire to let go and do something completely different and live life more aligned, you are absolutely scared to let go. Again, because there is a lot of uncertainty. There is a version of you, a future version, that is absolutely aligned with things in her life. But you are not fully embodying this version of yourself right now. So, what happens is that you feel yourself in your current situation, in your current life, and you feel the potential if you let go of the things that are not aligned for you, if you let go of the people who are not valuing you, all the things that are not aligning with this higher version of yourself, you feel that. But it feels scary because it feels like it's something outside of you because you are currently stuck with this version that is still settling. So your initiation is to jump over the gap that is between your current self and your aligned future self, whatever that means for you. Like I said, it could mean letting go of a relationship, letting go of a connection. It could mean letting go of a job or making a choice. The whole reading very much tells me that you're at a point of this way or that way. And it's a big decision, it's an important decision, and it's going to impact your future. It's going to impact your life for at least a couple of years. What I'm feeling when I feel into this energy is that it's not a lifetime choice. It's not that hard of a choice, but it's a choice that will determine the next couple of years on your journey. And whatever that choice is for you personally, if you don't make it, and if you just choose not to choose yourself, you are settling. This is coming through very, very strongly. It's a settling process. You are letting go of a higher version of you that you could become, that you could invite into your life because it's already there. But if you choose not to make a choice for yourself, not to make a choice that is aligned with your self-worth, it's really hard to grow into that future version of you, to grow into that more empowered version because you are settling. The final card that I'm going to pull for today is the Legends card. And the energy that just came through when I looked at this card and when I tuned into the energy was intense. So, what is coming through for this final card is that the Legend card is basically what's going to happen if you choose yourself. If you make a decision based on your highest timeline. What that means is that the Legends card tells me that if you choose yourself and if you make this decision to let go of the things that are no longer aligned, you are going to step into a legendary timeline for yourself. It is a timeline of opportunities, of new connections, of things that you don't even think about right now, but that are going to be so fulfilling for you and so life-changing in the best way possible. When I tune into this, I often get images because I'm a clairvoyant. So what I see visually is a lush, beautiful, abundant garden. And what this translates to me is that there is a lot of abundance in every aspect that you can imagine. So financially, abundance of love, abundance of possibility, abundance of creativity, abundance of self-expression, so much abundance and such lush, beautiful, luxurious energy is coming through. And I tap into this higher version of you. I tap into the person you are when you choose yourself and let go of the things that are not aligning with your self-worth, with who you are, and that are not seeing your value. The Legends cards is almost coming around with the message of if you choose yourself, you're gonna live a life that other people will talk about. It's gonna be legendary. This doesn't necessarily have anything to do with fame or with financial success. It can be whatever success means for you, whatever abundance means for you. Going into this reading for you, I didn't know if there is going to be a theme, but there definitely is. The theme is self-worth and making choices. And if this resonates with you, I think you know best what situation in your life I was just referring to and what this is expressing for you. And I really hope that this reading was helpful for you and that you know what to do and what your next steps are, is that this was some level of guidance that you needed to make the choice or to let go of the things that no longer serve you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I really enjoy doing these for you. They come so easily. It's very easy to tap into the energy of our community. And I feel like I can give back by just reading the energy and telling you what is going on and what is a topic for you to look at right now. That being said, make sure to subscribe to this podcast on your preferred platform. Rooted in the Cosmos is even on YouTube now. And the cool thing is, on YouTube, you can leave comments below the episodes. So make sure to check out Rooted in the Cosmos on YouTube and leave a comment. I want to see that you're here. I want to answer you. And I just want to have this feeling of community because I know you're here. I know you're listening. I see it in the numbers. But on a podcast, it's always a little bit difficult to have this feeling of community and have this feeling of connection. So I'm really, really hyped that YouTube offers podcast streaming now too, and we can exchange in the comments there. Make sure to check out the show notes to subscribe to Rooted in the Cosmos on YouTube. And I'm looking forward to your comments. That being said, I will talk to you next week. Have a beautiful, beautiful time until then.